Hello and welcome back everybody, but probably nobody. This is ThorW here once more to bring you more in the late game Monk PvE play, where we are now level 73. If anyone wants to know how the last epic quest ended, where we were looking for revolver pieces for Varrock, we got them for him and he's like, oh my god, how'd you get these? These are so very old, I don't know how you did it, that's amazing! And that was it. It was a pretty disappointing letdown. I thought it would lead into some more stuff with Varrock, but didn't. So, let's find out what we're doing today. Wait while Shiran takes a break and then talk to him again. The next time gate won't open. We have to open one of the time slots, the Black Crusade, Castle of Bacall, or Screaming Cavern, but none of them will budge. Or none of them won't budge. I don't know what to do. Perhaps keeping the time gate open all this time is finally taking a toll on me. Let's take a rest and see what happens. Do you need more booze? Nah, it's not working. Well, okay. Open one, though barely, and I'm not sure if it's open properly. Its chronicle order might have been messed up. You'll have to go in there to check. So, let's go clear that Tangled Time gate, apparently. Let's do it! I got this. So, apparently Shiran is just... He's becoming tapped as we go through this. And, seeing as Varrock had, like, no memory of me kicking his ass and stealing his revolver parts from the past... Oh, wow, these things are some eldritch monstrosities. That's what these are. Ow. Ow. Do strong elemental damage and they can dodge around. Interesting. Anyway, as I was saying, seeing as Varrock has absolutely no memory of us kicking the ever-loving crap out of him in order to take his revolver pieces in the past, I'm going to go ahead and guess that the way that time works in this one is through the multiverse theory, where I can do whatever the hell I want in this past thing, but it's only going to create a new universe and it's not going to mess with our own timeline or anything like that. I'm just trying to make some sense of it, you know? Oh, so close. So close, and yet so far away. So yeah, apparently nothing I do in the past is going to mess with the timeline of where DFO is right now. So far, at least. Garbage. Alright, let's go back to town and see what Shiran says about the Tangled Time Gate. It's seriously messed up, yeah. Apparently. I've grown weak and the Time Lord's interference with me is not helping. Maybe it's better this way. Catch the Time Lord and get me some time energy. The Time Lord controls time, so he should have plenty of time energy in himself. I could use that time energy to try this time and time again. Did I say time enough? No. Go get me some time energy from the Time Lord to the Time Gate. Here, you'll need these time clothes in order to collect it properly in this time jar. They said time quite a few times there. Oh, I said it again, quite a few times. Alright, now that I know that these things can actually hurt me, I'm gonna make sure that they don't. Oh, you can shoot a big beam. Big beam! Big beam. There, I beat the Time Lord. So the Time Lords are just, like, these weird, lion-headed, brass kind of machines. They kind of look like they would be they're made of brass, color-wise and whatnot. So that's interesting. Let's try again. Let's try again. It worked this time. I opened the time gate to the Black Crusade. In case you don't know, this gate leads to the dark side when the war between the priests and Ozma took place long ago. Oh goody! I can take part in that because I'm a priest. I think that woman has something to do with Ozma, who waged the Black Crusade, but I don't have conclusive evidence. Okay, go and confront them, make them talk, collect evidence of her connection to Ozma. Okay, cool. Seeing as I am a priest, it is my duty to go kick the shit out of anything involved with Ozma, unless I'm an Avenger, in which case I am involved with Ozma. Well, things are looking a lot more Lovecraftian these days. What, did I start playing Bloodborne or something? Okay, horrendous Asteros. When Ozma descends, chaos will befall the world. Not sure that I can allow that to happen. I'm Asteros, the Knight of Terror. I serve Ozma. You've turned into an imposter, but your mind hasn't succumbed to the effects yet. It's just your looks, isn't it? But soon you'll submit to the great Ozma. It's not what my class does. You haven't completely become an imposter, and yet your blood is boiling hot enough for me to sense it. That's right. My blood boils! My blood is boiling. I love that. I love that kind of line. With a little bit more stimulation, your demonization process will be complete. Here's a simple mission for you. Get rid of some of the priests that resist our legion. You still have a conscience, but it'll only be difficult for the first few kills. After that, the demonic blood boiling in your body will take care of the rest of the killings naturally. Ho, ho, ho. Dude, I love the ho-ho-ho laugh. Oh, look at me! I'm a creepy little demon guy, aren't I? Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright. So, let's do this dungeon on normal, medium difficulty. Oh, God. Get out of the way, item descriptions. I'm going to guess that these guys will die really easy. Wow. They died in one little horn poke. One little horn poke. Oh, and I'm apparently unkillable. Not only are all the enemies just dead and they've got like 1500 health, but I'm also unkillable. I wonder how I could possibly succeed. How did these priests at all resist the power of Ozma, ever? This is kind of sad. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hello, my queen, my demonic mistress. I did it. I did it. Rub my head. Rub my creepy little head. I did it. I did everything you asked. You're gonna crawl around you, curl up into a ball, and take a nap at your feet or something. Alright. Oh, yeah, I completed that urgent quest that was available. It's a good soul. Yes, I got 3 spirits. I got the souls of the good for you, my demonic mistress. Yes, yes. How do you feel? Don't you love letting go to the curse of blood? The sensation you feel when the evil part of you comes to the surface of your mind is like no other. I have a more tempting proposition for you. You should have heard of a leader of the priests, Shapiro Gracia. Gracia? Gracia? How do I want to pronounce it? I'll say Gracia. Shapiro Gracia. He's a thorn in our side. I'll go the long A. I want to tear him to pieces, but he's heavily guarded by numerous priests and protective wards. You haven't lost your human appearance. Shapiro won't be suspicious of you. Just get close to him and I'll take care of the rest. Yay! I love it. Let's be evil. Let's be a creepy, evil little demon monster. Oh no, I can't increase my difficulty to hard while I'm doing this. That's unfair. I guess they have to do that because you could unlock Ultimate Road way too easily. Hello, little scissor hands and whatnot. Finthers. I don't know what else. Clearing my throat. Wow, priest guys, you guys are, jeez, you guys are pretty weak. Sensing the energy of the devil. I'll punish you. Apparently he sensed demonic energy with me. However, oh Jesus, I don't know if I can beat this guy. I did literally no damage to him. Am I supposed to lose to him? Is that what's going on here? I did it! He hit me once and I killed him. I'm the best. Ugh, I won't forget this. I pity you, demon. Did you really think darkness could eclipse light? Oh, thanks. Thanks, son, bro. I guess he knocked the demon out of me. I could crush your skull before you turn into a imposter if I wanted, but there's a slight chance I can bring you back from the brink. I'll give you a chance at living. Okay, cool. I'm fine with this. Look, I'm kind of just going with the flow. If I have to be an evil demon, whatever. If I get to be good again, awesome. Astros must have cast the curse of blood upon you, making you thirsty for it. To stop your demonization process, you need the bloody cross that Astros carries with. Okay, so this is Bloodborne. I'm thirsting for blood and I'm turning into a beast. This is just Bloodborne. Destroy the cursed cross and your demonization process will be aborted. Since Astros has gotten away, it may not be so easy to lift her curse. The way I see it, your only choice is to follow her through the time gate. What do you say? Sure. Leap across the interdimensional rift in pursuit of Astros. I can do that. I can certainly do that. Chasing Astros 1, so obviously I'm going to have to do this a few times. Let's go kill the demon lady. Oh wow, you guys are less tough than I thought you'd be. A lot less tough than I thought you'd be. Like, you look like horrible little monsters, but I must follow. No, come back. Dear God, thank you for watching over Arya today. Bro? What's up? Bless the good and punish the bad. Uh-oh. Oh, things did not go exactly as planned. Oh. Well then. Guess you're my opponent. Okay, I can handle this. Let's go, bro. Maybe, did he heal or something? No, he just didn't take damage for a short period of time. What's he doing? He's just charging up an attack that's never gonna come. Got him. Okay, well, that was interesting. Hey, I beat the demon right out of you. How you feeling, guy? Hopefully you're feeling okay. Hey, Nilvas, how's it going? We priests won't stop fighting so long as there is evil. Thank you for bringing me back to my senses. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm cursed, I can't stay with the Order. Even if I want to, I'm not sure if the Order will overlook my status as an imposter. I'm not afraid of leaving, but I'm worried for my little sister. Would you deliver this letter to her? Her name is Grandis Gracia, and she's in the Hendenmeyer Cathedral. Ah, I see. I understand. This is my brother's handwriting. Where'd you find it? Did you meet him? Yes, yes. I traveled through time. It's been 10 years since he disappeared. It's heartless of him if he really thought a single letter would make everything okay. Doesn't make sense. I believe he wrote this letter just before he left, and yet the letter paper looks suspiciously new. I'm relieved now that I know his disappearance was voluntary. Uh-huh. A letter makes me want to find him. It kills me to think he's out there all by himself. Well, things probably didn't turn out too well for him. I'm willing to bet bad things have, transpired since I left the Time Rift. Seeing as he was turned into a demon once, I'm sure it can happen again. Alright, I should use this growth potion here. Let's go talk to, Chiron. Chiron! Let's put this on you. There we go. I did it, yay! Whoa, that sounds like an exciting adventure, yeah! I'm an action hero. Astros got away again. She must have run to Ozma. Follow her, she could be with him by now. Okay, cool. Let's go get him. Please don't make me sneeze. Oh, I'm having a little bit of an allergy thing right now. My eyes are watering up a little bit. Something just got into my nose out of nowhere. Group up, guys. Come on. Aren't two stronger than one? The answer is no. Because while there's two of you, I have two fists. That's all I need. You can't lock me up again. I have enough power to rule over the world. Ozma, what have you done to him, mage? I won't forgive you. Wow, this mage is really powerful. Oh, phone call. Be right back, guys. Alright, hey, welcome back, guys. What was like an instant for you was about 5-10 minutes for me. Somewhere along those lines. And, let's find out what we're doing in our quests. A mage, huh? Yeah, apparently a mage did shit with Ozma. Okay, oh Dungeon Fighter. Isn't that rosary worn by the priest who fought in the Black Crusade? It's a very meaningful object, and many priests are interested in owning it. Yeah, that's why I have it. I'm a priest. A few priest customers asked me if I could get it for them. Could you help me? You didn't forget about your business partnership with me, did you? Would you bring me more of those rosaries? Well, fine, alright. We are business partners with Coral. We kind of have to. So that's just here in the Black Crusade that I'm doing that? Oh, okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's go kick the ass of a bunch of monsters that killed priests, I suppose. At least that appears to be how we're getting them. Oh, you heavy bastard. Yep. Santos. It's Los Santos. This guy must be from the GTA universe. He's probably gonna pull a gun out and just shoot these guys. Gangsta style, yo. And pull a rocket launcher out of his pants. Whoa, you guys are new. You got like wheels on your hands and you're big and fat and creepy. Oh, hey, that's a new guy. He went invisible and disappeared on me. Don't do that. Don't do that. You made me feel all lonely without you. Oh, I missed the follow-up. I missed the Demolition Punch follow-up. Damn. It's disappointing. Okay, for some reason, my tornadoes were following that. But, oh, I got grabbed. I got tentacled. No! Get off of me, tentacles! What do I do? I just take that hit? Okay, so this guy's weird. Sparing Tiamat is very odd. Wait a second. Santos, are you like just way stronger than the other priests? Because you actually did damage to that guy. Ha, I can purify that garbage level poison that you've got. No problem. So why do these imposters look like people and the other ones turned into horrible monsters? I'm confused. Oh, I have to kill this thing. Duh. Kill that Chaos Fiend. Imposters and Chaos Fiends. Destroyer Barias. Oh. Interesting. He also has a long-range fuck you ability. Okay, considering the Demolition Punch exploded, I'm gonna go ahead and say it hit him. Alright, cool. Am I going right or down? Right or down? I don't know. I guess I'll go down. Damn, it's a dead end. I was wrong. I should have gone right. Ow. That is some... confusion, bleeding, come on now. Can't just keep me stuck in status effects forever. Oh no! I think Santos died. Santos died while I was confused. Goddamn. No, he died too. Goddamn. Well, I guess those priests were not quite as tough as I thought they were then. They died relatively easily. They weren't monks, that's their problem. They weren't tough enough. Speaking of tough enough, I think it's about time that I sacrifice some health for some mana. I'm starting to run a little low. Oh hey, they knew I'd be running low by now. On Ultimate Road. Owie. Well, if you guys want to do that, I'm just going to do this. And if you happen to die, that's not my problem. So these guys are just naturally steadfast, is that it? Perfect. It's exactly where I want to be, slightly more health than mana. Because... oh hey, it's Horrendous Astros! Come out, Ghosts of Death. So you just summoning stuff? I'm trying to figure out what she's going to do, because this is an entirely new map now. Oh, I got confused. Ow. Okay, that confusion is bullshit. And I'm entirely done with your shit. Screw trying to figure out what you do, I'm just going to kill you and say fuck it. Because that was way too much damage that I just took. Mainly because of the status effects constantly going on. There's a good big bang punch my way through, you assholes. Okay, so you got some necromancer orbs around you. It's quite a lot of bleeding. Quite a whole lot of bleeding. Quite a whole lot of bleeding that was. Ow. You skewer son of a bitch. Okay, so that's why I became was a skewer. Those things have a very powerful bleed. Holy crap. 200 something damage per, and it does a fair amount of damage on its hit. Okay then. Alright, so I took a bazillion gajillion damage there. Can I beat the boss? Let's find out. Oh, it's you again. Hopefully you'll be as easy as you were last time, where you're kind of like, seem like you're bugged. Don't want to be on the same x-axis as you if you're going to do that bullshit. Okay, careful. Oh, that's no good. Okay, so he can stun me when he's in that form. And he stops taking damage for a short period of time, so he's kind of invincible. Pseudo-invincibility, I should say. This should, in theory, stun him and keep him from hitting me for a period of time, right? Seems like it worked. He's just been in that pose forever. He doesn't seem to know how to attack for a short period of time after I've stunned him. This guy seems like he has some buggy AI going on right now. And that's the only time I have to at all pay attention to him, is when he does that, but afterwards he takes a bazillion damage just for doing it. So, this boss has a lot of things that are relatively easy to deal with. It's the journey to the boss that's actually tough. Okay. I understand. Hey, I saved you from demonic possession again. How's it feel, guy? How's it feel? I'm sure it feels great. Alright, let's do it again. And yes, I will continue doing Ultimate Road. Only Ultimate Road. I love Ultimate Road. I love having a little bit of a challenge. Alright, Santos, I'm going to strive to keep you alive. Because you are my bro. You're my priest bro. Oh, fat heavy guys. I'm trying to get rid of these skewers because I don't want to be poisoned for a bazillion damage per tick. And I'm pretty sure they're poison stacks to keep doing more damage over time than what it starts as. He went invisible. Hey, you showed up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Despairing Tiamat does not bounce much. Don't let him grab me with his tentacle-y cape thing. Are you just Spawn? Did Todd McFarlane make you Despairing Tiamat? You're just trying to grab me with your cape tentacles. Oh, you stopped my twister. Damn. They have more range than they look like they do. More range than meets the eye. Okay, so these guys don't do anything other than be annoying. They just kind of confuse you and whatnot. Alright, we've got Romelia again. Ow. Come here, bro! No! Don't pull me away, I'm pulling you in! Easy peasy. Oh no! Romelia and Santos, they died! My friends died. Well then. They I guess are not cut out to be strong enough priests. Damn. I'm a little saddened by that. Stupid mummies. So these guys like to super armor before they throw their attacks. I'm gonna keep that that healing there for after this room, because this room I assume is going to want me to have it by the time I'm done with it. I'm just gonna throw attacks at you. No, come back! Just a little closer. Damn it. Mistimed that. That was really bad timing. I could have easily hit that if I was not dumb about it. I kind of like debated whether I wanted to try it or not, and because I did, I wasted like half a second or so and completely missed an opportunity to use it. Alright, that should be everyone. Everyone but a couple more of her friends. Edward Scissorhands here and the skewer. Alright, let's go get that heal that I left back here. And satisfy I left it. So now we will walk into the boss room completely full, although we kind of don't need a whole lot of help with this guy. He is pretty darn easy, based on our experience so far. I'm sure he can dish out some damage when he actually attacks, but he's gotta be bugged. Like, he's just gotta be bugged. Takes far less damage when he's in that form. So I'm just gonna let him... I'm just gonna let you do your thing. Either he's bugged or he's intentionally just weak when he's outside of his dark, shadowy form. Although I guess he can stun me. That's surprising. And you're done, son. A very easy boss. This boss is pretty disappointing.